So I'm just doing a little thing here, a little acrylic painting of a motif that I noticed the other day in the sun that is not as strong today, but I wanted that little patch of warm in the midst of the green. The clouds are really nice today, so I'll see what I can do with this. I don't know. And the light is really fading. It's 6 o'clock. Sorry, is it 7 o'clock? No, I think it's 6 o'clock. And the light is going fast, so I'll see what I can get here. Okay, let me put some paint on this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Wash coat first. Get a little browner today. Interesting choice. Yeah, pretty much working in shadow here. Although the phone is light enough. The image in the phone. Okay, give that a second to dry. Palette is still okay, I think. Looks like I have enough of every color. Maybe the greens and the yellows are starting to. I used to have more Naples yellow here. The Naples yellow is gone. That will do without it. Okay, let it dry for a bit. Okay. We'll start with some of this orangey color here. Yeah, my light is really fading. The phone has way more light than I do. But that's all right. Let's see what we get anyways. Oh jeez, I can't see much here. I really can't. I'm just kind of going by feel. I should show you that. There's some light coming onto that now that wasn't there before. The day is very variable. The light is doing all kinds of interesting things. Okay. What do you want to have here? I better get more green in that. Will that show up as less than black on here? It's still very dark. Put some of that in there. Try that out. Sorry, I'm not looking at the phone again. I know these videos are total crap, but I'm not really watching what I'm videotaping. I'm just giving you a totally flawed version of whatever the hell is going on here. But you're getting something, whoever the hell decides to watch. Yeah, that's too Well, let's just plug away because the light is going fast. So let's just try to get something. Oh my, look at that. God, look at that. It was just all gray a while ago. See if I can get some of it. Hard to say. See what I'll get. Go bluer. Okay, get more of that green in there. Reduce. Oh shit. I don't have enough color here. Lighten that up. But the paint is just gobbing on now. Well, that's all right. Okay. I don't like the straight line here. Let's cut it. Wow. Just gobbing it on. It's all right. You get a wild one every so often. And I need some yellow that's not too intense. But I don't have any Naples left here, so I have to try to get something else. Okay. I'll try to create the sense of this tree here somehow. And that's done by treating the negative space rather than the positive. I'll go in and define the tree at some point, but not now. I like how the sky is peeking through in all these places. You know, the video from the other day screwed up completely, and I don't know what happened. You know, I bet you I had my finger over the phone, over the camera. That's possible, but I didn't get any kind of a video at all. Oh, what happened? That's possible. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe I was holding my finger over the camera, which is a possibility. I'm holding it from the back. I'm holding the camera in my left hand, holding the phone in my left hand, painting with my right. Sometimes my left hand can cradle my right hand a bit just to steady it. Fun. I'm going to do some darks. Not with the smallest brush, but the next smallest. What is that? That's not so good. Try this brush. Okay, darkest dark. This reminds me of things I did a long time ago. Painting on site. I don't know why I did that, but it often happens that you just do things intuitively. You know, I'm tempted to remove all of that now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's remove it all. What do I got here? Take it all out. Jesus. I'm going to end up with 2 inches of paint on here. Okay. See if I can draw a bit on here. Not likely. No. Nope. Okay. Shape this tree. Shape a tree here. It's nice being outside and doing these things because there's something that's guiding you. You know, the painting has its own rules. And we always know that when we're painting. But when you're painting outside, well, when you're painting observationally, that thing is applying something too. It's applying a set of directives. And so your concern with abstraction is not, it has a buffer, so to speak, which is important because the problem with a lot of abstract art is it just gets pretty and frankly rather pointless. And it shouldn't be, and it doesn't need to be, but there's something about the absence of another directive with you right at you when you're painting abstractly. And I know because I paint abstractly also. So it's all a complicated business. Yeah, that's not good at all. So I'm going to take this crap right out of here. Take this crap right out of here. But ultimately the painting is an abstraction. And that's where the complexity comes in, because whatever else you're doing, those abstract concerns are there, they're bossing you, they're running you. And whether you pay attention or not, they're there, and they're determining the quality of what you get. And that's just the facts, Jack. So, whenever you can give yourself some sort of a break from the focusing in on the abstraction, which is a fact, which is the essential fact of painting, you're kind of giving yourself a bit of a relief. And that's what I think observational painting today can do, actually. It still has to be conceived in abstraction. And but the facts of the world are there in front of you, and they can guide you to an extent too, and that informs the abstraction. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. There's something informing the abstraction rather than the perpetual doodling that can happen with abstraction, which is good in some ways, and in some other ways it's like a baby playing with his doo-doo, you know. Play is good, but yeah, well, you know, you need whatever allows you to continue. That's what you need as a painter. You need whatever allows you to continue. There's something wrong with that top note there. Well, if I take that out. And again, take that out. You go backwards and forwards in painting. It's not all a straight line. Jesus. Okay, let's try some of this. Try some light here. Let this area breathe a bit. So, while I am making an abstract painting, what is here in front of me is directing me. And it's distracting me in a way. But I welcome that distraction. Because the baby can't play with his doo-doo all day long.
AVS Media Demo.
And that's too strong at the top.
AVS Media Demo.
Okay.
AVS Media Demo.
Well, this is a total piece of shit, but nevertheless, we go on bravely. You never know, a total piece of shit can turn to magic at the last minute.
AVS
Or not.
Media Demo.
I'm going to try to reshape that tree again. Mass it in some way. Yeah, it's getting really dark. Again, not dark for the phone, what you see, but it's dark as hell for me. I can barely see my colors. I think the phone is just compensating somehow. And where the hell is that color that I made? Up there? Okay. I'm changing the proportions of all this. Yeah, I am. Maybe I should go back and try to reassert that proportion there. Well, let's try it. A little blue in there. Yeah, okay, I'm painting blind now. I can barely see what I'm doing. It's interesting how the phone is giving you a different version of what I'm seeing. paint on this all day. Keep changing it. I'm liking that more though. Do I dare put a bit of lighter tone in that lightest part? Well, we'll see. You know, I think maybe not. Yeah, you know, I think I better not try it. Bits of light here are important. You know, I'm going to leave this soon. I'm going to run away and join the circus. Yeah. Well, it's still a piece of shit, but it's kind of an interesting piece of shit at the moment, so I just might leave this piece of shit. I'm going to do a little bit of drawing, if it will allow me, which it doesn't actually because there's so much paint on here. So I can't really do much line work. Which is fine. I'll just leave it. Okay. We'll call it done. Put everything away. Head back. And see what it looks like inside the house. It's a very interesting day today. Lots of wind. But not as much as I expected, even though it knocked out the power for about 10 seconds. And maybe it's getting calmer. It's not as cloudy as it was before, and not as sinister looking. So maybe we're going to have a nice evening. See you tomorrow.